Alright, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to make this video on how to change your front casters. I'm making this video for my boy Caleb or Saleb. I don't know how to pronounce your name exactly, but I'm going to make you this video to show you how to change your front casters because he was telling me you have caster flutter. Caster flutter happens often when your wheels are really big in the front, and the faster you go, the more they want to shake. Pretty much is how I have here on my old chair. You can see here how they're really big. If they're big like this, and the faster you go, the more they're going to start robbing and stuff like that. So what you want to do is switch to a smaller wheel. It can either be a scooter wheel or a wheel like this. This one came with my box wheelchair, the one I'm riding on right now, or you could change it to even smaller wheel, like the skateboard wheel I got on here. This is a OJ Little Duty 58mm. But I mean, if you're not gonna be out in the skate park or something like that, you don't really need to put one of these on there. I just put them on there because rotation spin is a lot better, and I don't get caster flutter when I'm flying down the skate park. So today I'm going to show you how to change into this one. Alright, basically what you're going to do is unbolt these bolts right here and pull out the hardware and put it into this wheel. Simple as that. I'll show you how it's done. I'm gonna put some bearings inside. These are the bearings. I got some reds. They spin really good. Basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take this off, pull out all the old stuff that's inside here, and put it into the wheels you're gonna get. Pop that out. Alright, when you pull this out, you're gonna have a couple washers and stuff. Be careful they don't just fly out everywhere. Don't lose. You're gonna need the spacers. Alright. So that's it. It only takes a few seconds to pop right off. So what you're gonna find inside, you're gonna find two spacers. That's to keep the wheel from rubbing on the fork. Keep it from rubbing on the inside of each other. Alright? Then, inside the wheel, in the hub, you pop this out. You can use a screwdriver. Sometimes they're stuck in there. I think I'm going to have to use a screwdriver. Pop it out. Because they rust. And it ends up getting stuck in there. Alright, so I'm going to pop that out in a few seconds. But inside, there's actually another one of these. And, that goes in the middle, in between, for the axle to go right through. Keeps it nice and smooth so it can spin fast. So you want to make sure you have all three of those. Alright, so now I gotta find something to pop this out. So I'm going to use a screwdriver. If they're too rusted, they're really hard on there. If you have WD-40, try using some WD-40, lube it out, and it'll pop right out. Like that. See? All rusty and dirty. And then inside, you have another spacer, a little washer, alright? And then the other one, you can just pop it out with something else. And it should just pop out right there. There you go. So, now that you popped out everything, make sure you don't have a big mess, you don't lose your stuff. So you should have 2 bearings and 3 spacers or washers. Okay? Alright, so now let's put the new gear. Okay, you got a brand new one. You're gonna pop your bearings. See how it has 2 sides. One has like a red side or a cap on it, and then this side's kind of open. Put the bearing, the open side inside. Okay. So, in case they're might be hard to pop in, just gotta lube them up a little bit. Sounds kind of funny, but If you do that, it should pop right in. So just put the old bearing inside there. Push down on hard. This one's really tight, so it's not as easy as this wheelbase. It's like narrow. Alright, so I got one in. I had to hammer it down a little bit so it can fit. Just be careful you don't damage the bearing. And then before you put the other one in, you gotta put the middle part in there. So you drop it in there. Make sure it's going right. That way this bolt can go right through the middle. So put it in there, and then you stick this one right in there. So it's a little hard, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hammer it down a little bit. Just gotta do it softly. Usually not that hard, but this one's like a tight fit. Okay. Now that they're in there, you hear it? It's a little loose, so what you're gonna do when you're putting this back through the fork, you gotta find it. Find the right place to go through, and it should go right on there, and it should spin perfectly. Having a smaller wheel on there should reduce your caster flutter. So hopefully that works. You know, you can find a smaller one like this. You can go on websites and search for, you know, wheelchair websites and stuff like that to find different wheels. If not, you can go to like a skate shop or Play It Against Sports or something like that, and you can find scooter wheels or rollerblade wheels. It'll fit right on there. It'll be the same exact size for the bearing. These are like ABAC 5s or the Reds bearings. Should fit right on there. Pop them in, and you're good to go. So here we go. You're gonna do the same thing now. Putting it back in. Everything's the same, just backwards. You're gonna put these spacers right back in between there, and then you're gonna bolt it down. You got one. Now you gotta find the place of it where it fits. There we go. And then you gotta put the other one down. This is a little hard sometimes if they don't want to fit. So you're gonna have to play with it for a little while and see if it make it work. So there it is. That's pretty much it. It takes a few minutes to put these little spacers in here. Once you get those in there, you're good to go. So there it is. This is not spinning too good because the bearings are old. They're not that amazing. Usually mine spin really good, but this will do. So then that's it. You just put the bolt back on, and it's good to go. You don't want to put it too tight, because then it'll pinch on the bearings and it won't let it spin. But tight enough that the nut is not going to fall off the bolt. Hit myself. Alright, so there it is. It's on there. It's good to go. This right here should give you a lot less caster flutter, and it's not gonna be all shaking everywhere and stuff like that. So if you have better bearings than mine that I have going on so far on here, you know, it should spin a lot better, kind of like this one. So this one spins really good. So also, if see the little spacers are too wide, if they're too wide, you can go to your local hardware store and you can find them smaller ones like these. Come in different sizes. This is thinner than the one that's in there. That one's a little thicker, this one's a little thinner. And you see size difference. Some of them are aluminum, some of them are chromed out, and they cost a little more. Some of them are like stronger base. These are really good. These are like about $2 a piece. they're thinner and they're solid steel, so they'll last a long time. They won't rust out either. So, you know, I might change the bearings on here just to make it roll, spin faster, but pretty much it. So I'm gonna repeat the same process for the other side. Alright, so put the other one on there. I made another video, but for some reason it didn't record, so I had to just make this one right now. But yeah, I put the other one on there. It's the same process, and there you go. So it's got two little casters on there. I'm actually gonna donate this chair to a friend in the Philippines who doesn't have a pretty good chair, so hopefully this chair will do a lot better for him over there. Alright, so there goes your video. I hope you enjoyed it, and for whoever out there is having trouble or having the same problem, I hope my video helped in some way. I know it's a little hectic, I talk a little fast, and you know, just rewind and play. But thanks for watching, everybody, and you know, don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, like. You know, message me if you got any questions. If you ever want to see another video, anything, you know, you want to know how to do that I might know how to do, just hit me up, you know, write to me and request a video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care.